Guys, good morning. Jungle Bob here. We're going to be working on this Husqvarna RZ46i zero turn. Our goal is to see what's going on with this spindle here. I thought I might be able to get it off without pulling the deck off, but that's not going to be the case. So I'm going to put this under here for a second and see. There's going to be some clips. One right there. I'm going to take this hanger bar off on both sides. And this thing should just drop down. So let's see how big of a pain in the butt this one's going to be. I don't know if it's as easy as the Craftsman's or not, but one clip, one washer there. I can't get my camera any lower, but you see. So just bear with me while I go around and take these off, and we'll see what's up. This one's going to be a booger right here. Got it though. Boom. Boom. Now there may be two more that I didn't see. Yeah. Yeah, there's two little ones on the inside here. And I may have to take a nut off as well. I'm not sure. I've never taken one of these decks off before. I believe that's it. So we had like, I don't know, 1, 2, about 6 clips, 6 washers, and we should be able to lay down here and pry this thing off. I'm gonna get my little mallet so I can make this easier. These ought to pop out. Boom. And then we got these two back here. Still, I'm gonna have to get that off of there. Just hold on. And then we'll jerk this whole deck out. Let me lower it down. Alright, we lowered it down to its lowest position now. That ought to give us a little slack. Right there. And right there. Now, I'm going to flip you guys over here. We're just going to pull this whole deck out from under here, and I'm going to drive the more off, and we'll get to looking at the deck. I've got to get the belt off first, off the back pulley. So I'll slide it back a little. And that ought to give me the slack around the back side back here. So we're just taking it off the PTO there. Right. While we're under here, let's look. Nasty, isn't it? Nasty. Ugh. I'm going to do a little inspection on here to see if I can't hook this choke cable up the correct way for him, but for now, that's not what it's in here for. He just wants that pulley fixed. Oh, nice. Zip tied. Excellent. All right, guys. There you go. That's how to take the deck out from underneath one of these Husqvarna RZ46i's. And this is the spindle over here. While I got it loose, let's check everything else. This one looks good. It doesn't have any play in it. Alright, let's see if we can find the nut that'll fit that. Might be a 3/4. There we go. It's a 22 millimeter. There we go. All right, guys. Now we're gonna have a problem here because of this nut sticking up, or bolts coming up through. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get enough bite on the without having a deep well socket. I don't know if I have a 22 millimeter deep well. If we don't, we're gonna have to improvise. It may grab enough of it. Let's see. Oh. All right. Look at that. That blade's spinning, but yeah. So we're gonna have to get up under here and hold this blade. It may just be that top bearing gone on it because this bottom side looks pretty good. So, but obviously, I mean, this deck is dirty, but it looks like it's been coated before. So, I'm gonna see if I can do this without killing myself. My jack stands are in use, or I would do it that way, but we can do it like this. Now, I would advise getting some gloves. I'm not going to worry about it. All right. Maybe back here. All right. So that was a nut holding it on. Now, theoretically, this should, the blade should drop right out, but right away I see the problem. It's not the spindle, and it's not this top bearing. Let me get a towel. We'll clean it up a little bit. Yeah, the bearings in the spindle are fine. This is the problem. The pulley. Now, and I don't know, I haven't looked up the parts yet, but notice this belt on here. To me, this this looks like a 5/8 belt. Does it not to you guys? That looks like a 5/8 belt. And I'm pretty sure this deck doesn't call for a 5/8 belt. It could, but I don't remember these Huskies requiring a 5/8 belt. I think this belt's a little oversized. But this pulley, man, it's worn. Big time wallered out in the middle there. I'll have to see what's going on with it. First off, let me pull you over here. Look at this. You see that? I don't know if you can tell the difference in the depth or the width of this pulley versus the width of this pulley that looks factory on here. This is too big of a pulley, for one thing. And I'm going to take you off the camera, off the tripod for a second, so maybe you can see. Look up under there. It's a whole different, this is just the wrong pulley for this machine. So, that's probably what allowed it to do this, but I don't know. So I'm going to go inside and look up the parts, look up this pulley and see if I can't figure out. And we're going to check on that belt, because I believe this is an oversized belt as well. Anyway, that's it for right now. Jungle Bob out. I'll be back shortly. Hey guys, so I checked on the parts, so I stand corrected. It does require a 5/8 belt. I believe it says 5/8 by 173 and something. But this pulley is the wrong pulley. It's supposed to have splines. It's supposed to have a whole different bottom side to it. So somebody tried to just put this pulley on here, and they put a bolt on. They put the bolt back on, thinking it was going to hold it tight enough to the spindle rod to make it work, or the spindle shaft to make it work. On this spindle here, it's got teeth. It's got splines right around here, and that's what secures the pulley to the shaft. So it's only about a $20 part. So that's what he wants done. We're going to do that. This one's still, it's worn a little bit because of how they did it, but it's going to work out okay. So, but yeah, I'll show you. I'll try to put a picture up of what the actual pulley is supposed to look like here in a minute. But Cool. Anyway, so hope this helped just a little bit in case you guys have never taken one of these decks off before. Anyway, Jungle Bob out.